Okay, guys. So the series is best of five. QE won the first two matches, so they've won the series essentially. Um, so, um, but Trekkie want to fight the last two anyway because they want to try and claw back a little bit of honor. So, um, Dog has already started the 1 minute countdown as I just lock up these targets. So we've got the drone control comp, which is interesting. Um, I've taken a guess um, with this one. Um, one of the TNF guys. Um, I really don't. I was trying to guess what this setup's going to do. I figured though because it was Armour, because I had the Navitases, there's going to be a drone control comp, which were pretty popular. In Neo 2, they kind of started to become popular, and then were used by some teams in AT12. We're just about to start the match now, but essentially what they are is just tough armor brawlers. They use their high slots with newts instead of blasters. They've got plenty of tackle, mid slots for tackle, so essentially they pin down the enemy team, and then they can assign their drones around as DPS. But CSP have banned T2 drones for this tournament, so we'll see if that nerfs the drone model too much. I'm thinking that the Damnation is going to do really what Steps going to do really well, because if those Confessors choose to shoot drones, they're just going to cut through them in seconds, which might be what they're doing. Okay, interestingly, so Trekkie are brawling straight in this instance. They're going straight for the Navitases, and they're actually splitting DPS on Chunky and Klexus, both taking damage now from these Confessors, from this Damnation. They're getting punished really hard. They're trying to rep up. And they're trying to spread out, which is probably a really bad move because they've got a short rep range. Chunky is burning away now. And he's leaving Klexus alone, and Klexus dies. So, but Chunky might just be buying himself time here because he's going to get chased down by these Confessors and drones. I think it's going to be quite a short, swift match. So the drone control setup looks like it's going to be out of Logi soon. A little bit of damage going on to one of the Ishtars here. Devia Chase in the Damnation. Down there is brawling with the Ishtars. He's taking a little bit of damage, and Nors in the Confessor has got some Warrior 1s on him. Chunky in the Navitas is just saying, screw this, I'm running away, I don't want to fight anymore. He's well out of rep range, and he's just going to kite off away from those Warrior 1s on top of him. Zern, I fit the Ishtars without a local rep. That's probably a mistake, because it looks like Zern could really do with one. He's got 1600mm plate on there, but that's not going to last him very long with all these lasers and missiles shooting him. I think it's going to be a total stomp for Trekkie, hopefully, so they can win back a little bit of EAT on it after getting beaten 3-0 in the series. A lot of drones on Zern there. And they're just QE are struggling to do any damage whatsoever. I think their mistake has been put on the Confessor. The drones, these T1 drones are not going to do brilliant damage against something with such small signature, particularly with the Guardian pointed at him. Guardian's brawled in close there. He's not seems too concerned about the way this is going. He just wants to be in the middle of everyone so he can rep everything. Chunky is far away still, being pretty irrelevant in this match. He's just spent the whole time burning around trying to ditch these drones. I'm surprised he's stayed long. Oh, he's got a cloud of T1 warriors hitting him now. It's not going to be good. And Jiv is dropping to about half armor. I honestly think this is over, unfortunately. Lots of pretty effects hitting Jiv's Ishtar here. Lasers, missiles. He's just slowly, his buff is going down. While Nors is holding up absolutely fine against the DPS he's got thrown at him. Chunky, I'm not sure how Chunky stayed alive quite so long. I think it was the right call to burn off for him. If he tried to stay with his repping partner, I don't think he would have lasted anywhere near as long. So he's actually wasting time here of the Trekkies with shooting him. But all the DPS now from the Trekkie team is going to be focused fire on Jiv in the Ishtar, who has pulled away a little bit. The Damnation might be at range, and the Confessor's going to have to speed up here to catch up. Hopefully he's trying to pull them apart, in which case there's actually Warriors out now on the Confessor, so they've ditched heavy drones and medium drones, and they're just going for Warriors to try and hit these Confessors and take them out. Wow, look at that. EOS dropping as I speak there, totally distracted. Just getting absolutely hammered by the heavy missiles. This Damnation who's right on his ass. And he's getting a little bit nozzled and shit. Damnation not even taking a dent, he's still in shield. It's all over at this point. Galio's got a local rep, which he's trying to keep himself in the game with, but he can't really do much. Jiv's kited out quite far now. I guess he's trying to just pop his drones on and run away, which is not a horrible idea really in this case. It is a brawly armor setup, but drones can be applied over a long distance without the need to watch things like transversal. Galio dipping his structure now. He's about to pop, as is the Ishtar, who's being chased down by a Guardian and 2 Confessors. Confessors, when they switch to sniper mode with beams, can hit out to about 40-50 kilometers, depending on your fit and what tracking computers you've got. I think they're conscious of the boundary there, so they don't want to chase him too far. Jiv's about to hit the boundary, and if someone could poke him and tell him that'd be nice. But no, he's peeling in a little bit. Jiv helped out in SCL 4 and 5, is pretty keen on tournament stuff, so he's aware of the mechanics of getting exploded if you go outside the boundary. We haven't got those mechanics, unfortunately. We're just doing it by me locking people. Looks like Jiv, he's trying to stay in the game. I'm not sure about the time now, but this is just a mop-up job for Trekkie. They're doing a good job actually, and not just bum rushing in and getting taken out. They're sticking with their logi. Nor's here, getting on top. Look at those lasers carving up Jiv's hull. There's going to be a couple of seconds left, and Trekkie will have pulled one match back, a little bit of space on her. We're going to have one more match, I believe. Everyone's sticking around for another match. Can they get it to 2? Hopefully. Match over. Cool. Trekkie with a convincing victory. I love that Damnation setup. I'm really looking forward to turn left flying that in the tournament that's at FanFest on Friday. Thanks guys, we'll be back shortly with one more match before we wrap it up for the night.